So, unfortunately, my Golf is a bit sick. It started with a wheel bearing noise, or so I thought, on the rear. And with 100,000 miles, I guess I kind of expected it to be wheel bearings. So, last week I changed both rear wheel bearings and went down the road, and the noise was still there, which was the dread of dreads. So I put it on the ramp, and using a trusty metal bar, I left the car running and used a screwdriver on this lip here, and it is the bearings in the diff on the output. And yeah, the noise is pretty horrendous. I decided it wasn't probably too good to be driving it for much longer, and the search started for a new rear diff. I've managed to buy a complete rear diff, cradle with everything. Just one drive shaft's missing, unfortunately, but it's done 5,000 miles, so it's a well worth upgrade for this car, because all my rear suspension was probably due to start changing, so I had a couple of little knocks and bangs. So if you've got a noise and you think it's the rear wheel bearing, my advice to you would be, if you've got a Golf R and it's got the Haldex, get it up in the air. Literally, easiest way to do it was put it in 6th gear once the wheels were off the ground, and I left it idling. And to be honest, I only just had to get out of my car and just walk round to the back to hear the noise. I didn't really need to use a screwdriver, but just to be thorough, I did. And to say, the noise was emitting from here and here, which is the bearings. I know diffs can actually go internally as well, which this one isn't. I mean, it's a shame, it could probably be rebuilt, but it's just easier to buy the lot and swap it in one. And yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare, but a job worth doing. So I will do a few little videos to show just when it's out and maybe putting it back in, but I've done my neck in today, so this is a bad enough job without having to film anything. But if you do have the noisy rear end, this is probably a good little video just for you to diagnose it, rather than going to the garage first, and if you've got access to a ramp, obviously. So no worries, I'll get on with this, and hope you find this useful. Thanks a lot. We've got the new one lined up, ready to go in. And look at that, 5,000 miles, it's absolutely pristine. And just what my Golf needed, really, because that's what 100,000 miles looks like. Annoyingly, when I picked the part up, they'd used one of the drive shafts and took the rear calipers off, so I've had to keep my calipers, but this has stopped me from having to drain all the brakes. And I've just swapped over the drive shaft, put a little bit of paint on it, obviously, swapped over my carriers. And you can see that's just ready for the scrap heap now, but maybe there'll be some parts some people will need. And over here, it's all the new stuff, so you can see the carriers are bolted on. And I've swapped my ECU on the Haldex, because the other one is a slightly different part number. And you can see the interesting way I decided to keep my calipers. There's just nothing to hang them from, and I wanted to keep all the fluid. And as I've managed to disconnect the brake pipe and keep it all in situ, so I haven't had to lose all my brake fluid, and I won't have to be bleeding them, which is handy because I'm here on my own anyway. So yeah, ready to lift it in now. I will say I did change the prop shaft donut. Gladly it come with a nice new one, and you can see how these go, all the wears and cracks all the way around. I mean, it is meant to have a few gaps, but you can just see it's split round more than it was. Certainly there's probably the worst bit. And yeah, even the exhaust come off, the clamp come undone nicely. I think it took me about an hour and a half to get it all out and down. I've probably spent longer just cleaning all the parts I wanted and swapping everything over. So yeah, we're virtually ready to put it back in, and I'll do a little video at the end just to show it all back in there. So that's it, it's fixed. I've fitted the new axle with the nice low mileage diff, and hopefully that'll cure all the noises. I've ran it up on the ramp, it sounds fine. Won't really know till I go down the road and do a bit of a test drive, but it took me the best part of the day. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, and it's all gone together really well. And considering it's an S3 saloon rear axle, it just proves that they are all the same. The old one is all ready to be stripped for parts or sold as is. I'll try it on eBay. I'm sure someone would be able to rebuild it and put some new bearings in, being the fact that the main diff itself is all fine. So thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll be doing more videos soon. Thanks.